Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 45 of Forgecraft with Mr. Tlove. Tlove!
Yes!
How's it going?
Going pretty well.
Yeah?
Besides you giving me a heart attack in the morning.
Did you not like my thumbnail on my video today?
Oh, I really thought, like, I wonder if he really did do it. So I had to watch, like, I wonder if he really did. I'm like, no, he's just trolling.
Nice. Yeah, no, I wouldn't blow up our base. You know I'm safer than that. What do I look like, Soren?
Yeah. Is that, like, the motto of this season? Because I swear I've said that before, too.
Probably.
Yeah. So, you want to see our, where our new area is going to be?
Oh, you've got that up and running already. Did you see some of the work that I did over here at the IC2 area?
See all of it. I got up late, so I didn't get a chance to finish the episode.
Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot. I just kind of prepped for nuclear reactors, basically.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, holy moly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did that. I also made overclocker upgrades. I might want to look into making distilled water, but I have to figure out how that works first. I think I have a good idea of how it works, but I don't have 100% of an idea how it works. So
that's fantastic.
But that basically saves us on lapis for making overclocker upgrades.
Yeah.
Because right now, like it's like 8 lapis per cell, and that'll make it like 1 lapis per cell.
Nice.
So that would be cool.
Being efficient.
Yeah. So you have the new base ready then? Yeah. I just want to. I want to do my.
I don't have the new base completely ready. I did say Thursday, and today is Wednesday. So.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. Still have one.
You
more
act
day.
like I know what day it is, and that's adorable.
Well, you should know what day it is.
I should, but
Good.
I still don't.
Wednesday.
You're right that your sugar like is your sugarcane farm chunk loaded by chance?
It should be. I mean, the chunk loader should be going that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is the chunk loader?
It's in the blood magic crypt, like right underneath here, I think. Yeah, it's right here underneath the blood magic altar.
Underneath the altar?
Yeah, it's right here in the altar. I'm in here. No, not there. It's just a little bit. Come like on the top altar. Whoops. Oh, that was my mistake. So go to the crypt and then go right here. Nope, not there. Yes, in there. No, not there. Not there either.
You are not easy to understand. What the heck you're doing?
There we go. Oh. Below the altar, but above the sacrificial room.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this chunk is chunk loaded, which means.
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be like in a 3x3 or something?
So, well, yeah, but like centered on that chunk. So like one chunk in every direction. So yeah, your sugarcane farm is absolutely not chunk loaded a little bit. Not even a little bit. Not even close.
Well, phooey.
Yeah. So I mean,
well,
that could be a big portion of why your farm is not producing large amounts of sugarcane. It's not loaded. And our base that's using power is.
Get that fixed. Hey, look, the pea farm is broken again because I don't understand this, but for some reason this one fluid duct, or this fluid duct right here, just basically breaks when I do the restart, and I have to break it and replace it. And oh, look, it works again.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't get why it does that. And
Weird.
the pea farm goes nuts again. So yeah, I don't have everything complete. There's still one more building I need to make to actually have you be able to come on over and really start things, but I wanted to at least show you what we're going for. I don't know what you're doing down, what are you doing down there? Okay.
So, lead away.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Forbidden Kingdom is what we're calling it.
Ooh, is it a dimension or is it in the overworld?
No, it's an overworld. I just went somewhere.
Alright, so the Forbidden Kingdom.
Yep. So we arrived on our airship.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, we arrived on this little airship to the tower, which leads to all the places and things.
Nice.
Don't fix that. Or interrupt it, I guess. Interrupt it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the place we, oh, you took my sword. This is going to be the place where we have our teleporters going to different bases. Kind of like a, you know, shipport, stuff like that.
Okay.
Give me my sword, please. Alright, and outside, we're gonna go with like kind of like a sea harbor thing going on out here. So I got like ideas for a pirate ship right here, lighthouse over here. So that's just like my idea of what's gonna happen. But the main thing is your quote-unquote working area. That's going to be up here on the mountain, but I don't want to spoil exactly what it is, but it's going to be a pretty big build.
Yeah?
Just for you. Just all for you.
Neat. I'm excited.
Yes, so that's pretty much what I have done. I haven't really done much, like I said. This is why I needed it to be Thursday, but I needed...
I do like your little tower here that you've got going on. This looks neat.
Yeah, nice little airport. Airship port. Yep. Very cool.
I like it. All right, cool. So that's your to-do to get us...
Yeah, I just have
a
to
new
get
base
one
going.
big building just for you, and then we can start moving things and actually getting more organized, because the stuff that's happening over at our main base is way too messy.
That's the way it goes. You build a base organically, and it becomes a mess.
Yep, it becomes a mess.
Yeah. So should I work on a nuclear reactor this episode, or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
go do it.
Because, I mean, I assume it's going to take you a while to build all the buildings that you want to have over there.
Well, I just need one building for you to do. Besides, the nuclear reactor is going to go in a special place in that area. I'm going to build a sub underwater, and we're going to have a nuclear sub.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea.
All right, that sounds cool. Do you know how reinforced stone works?
Not entirely. So
Okay.
show me.
I will show you. So let's see. So construction foam.
Friction.
So where are you? Where'd you go?
Right behind you. Yeah.
See that thing?
Yeah.
All right. Look at the recipe for it.
Sand, stone dust, and clay. Yes.
Correct. Now teleport over to our IC2 area.
Okay. Alright.
All right. See the fluid canning machine on the bottom?
Yes.
Shift click it in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Waiting for it. Where'd it go?
Look up.
Oh.
So you see how there's that construction foam in there?
Oh, construction foam. Oh, is it like a liquid?
Yeah. So now you see this thing in my hand?
Yes.
It's a CF sprayer.
Okay.
And then this thing is a CF backpack.
Okay.
So, like, you put the construction foam in the backpack like that,
Alright. Oh, I see.
and it fills up the backpack with construction foam.
Okie dokie.
So now there's 1,000 millibuckets in there. And I can put it on the
Ow.
back. Fancy. Now come back to our main base.
Alright. Alright.
So outside here.
Scaffolding? Is that what that is?
Yep. Iron scaffolding, which is just a recipe.
Okay. A recipe.
Yep. And then you spray with the construction sprayer
Whoa!
the iron scaffolding.
That's the whole thing. Why can't I jump on it? Yeah.
So while it's still like not dried yet.
Oh, it's all mushy. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you can either just wait, or you can right click it with sand.
Oh! That makes the reinforced stone. Nice.
And then reinforced stone is what you want to build the walls of your nuclear reactor out of.
Yeah, because we don't want things blowing up. Because obviously force fields don't work.
Yeah, we learned that today.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool.
So that's how you make reinforced stone. I've got 3.5 stacks of it thus far, and I'm going to go build a nuclear bunker now. But just FYI. Oh, we must have updated IC2 and fixed the bug. I reported the bug where iron scaffolding was not getting used up, and now it's getting used up. So, bug fixed.
Good.
That's cool. So, groovy?
Groovy. Now let's not blow this place up.
I'll do my best. I mean, I can't make a lot of promises, but I'll try.
Make a better promise than Soren can, I guess.
I guess. Would you like to build a sub-basement?
Of this one?
Yeah.
Yes. Out of the reinforcement, or just?
Well, just clear it out down there. And if it was like 7 by 7-ish, that would probably be good.
that. Totally do that.
Okay, cool. So you clear that out for me, and while you're doing that, I'm going to look into making the reactors and stuff that we're going to need. So first things first, nuclear reactor needs dense lead plate, which is 9 lead plates and a compressor. So how are we for lead? We have large amounts of lead, which is good. Rolling machine, lead ingot. Oh, that's right. I was going to upgrade these guys with transformer upgrades. Let me do that. Wow, okay. So we're going to want iron and a hammer. I was going to do this off camera, but I never got around to it. So let's just be honest. Didn't happen. There we go. And then this. And then we're going to want like 4 of these dudes. That should be cool. And we're going to want more insulated gold cable. Like a bunch. Should do. And then finally we're going to want the transformer upgrade. Perfect. So extractor, U, macerator, compressor. I'm assuming that this thing's allowed to accept high voltage, but we'll find out if it explodes. Potential explosion coming?
Please no.
I mean, it would be a small one if it was going to explode. One of these days I'll not put the item on top of that thing. Oh, why'd you blow up?
Seems dire.
I'm telling you that's a bug.
That's a bug?
That was a bug. Doesn't make any sense as to why that would not work. I literally just did the thing that we did over there.
Apparently not to the machine.
See? That's working.
Maybe it just needs to go boom for a second and it's all good.
Macerator. So like if we were to macerate, for example, cobblestone, you would be cool with that. Yeah, see, no booms. So here's what I'm gonna do. What'd you just break?
I didn't break anything.
It's weird. Huh. You know what? Don't want all that junk on me right now. So let's just test this, right? Metal former. Yeah, see, like this, I think there's a bug in the transformer upgrade. So we had another transformer upgrade, right?
How's that?
We only used 4. So, and then we had overclocker upgrades in there, right? 4 of them. And then we hook up the power. So that's exactly the setup that we had a second ago, and it blew up. So I need to ask player if there's a potential bug. I'm gonna like show him this video because that's the second time now that I've had an explosion when there shouldn't have been an explosion. And we had a stack of lead in there.
I
right?
see.
Right. So that's what I'm seeing, right? Is explosions when there shouldn't be explosions. So that's why I feel vindicated in refunding myself that stuff that just happened. So can I speed this up even more and not have a problem with power? Looks like we might be getting close to the cutoff point for power. That is the cutoff point. Interesting. Okay. So, might need to do a little bit of math and figure out why that weirdness happens. But at least for now. And then the macerator and compressor can have some speed upgrades in them as well. I'll probably just go with 4 of each. So macerator don't need to be speedy right now. Neither do I need the extractor to be speedy right now. So yeah, you can stick with 5.
I think you picked up some marble.
What's that?
I think you picked up some marble.
Did I? There you go.
Thank you. Now we have an elevator.
Sweet. So reactor chambers need lead plates and basic machine casings. So I'm going to want 6 of those plus 3. So we're going to want 9. So let's get hammering. Is there a faster way to make these? Oh, that's cool. You can cast iron plates. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I never knew you could do that.
New feature?
Maybe. Let's burn through all this iron that, or these hammers that we've got.
Ooh, that's a lag. What is the world?
I'm just going to make a bunch of basic machine casings so that we can make our reactor chamber times 9. So that's enough for 7 reactor chambers. And a few more lead plates. So let's just get a stack of them because I don't know how much I'll need. Just let it cook. But in the meantime, I can make my reactor chamber. So we only need one of these dudes. We've got a nuclear reactor. Sweet. And then this should be closing in on enough for 2 more of these guys. That works for me. All right, so everything's good down there, ready to go?
Yep, sort of, kind of, more or less.
Right. Good enough for me. Nuclear reactor room. Okay, cool. So the only thing I'll say is we shouldn't have that in the center of the room because the center of the room is going to be the reactor itself.
Okay.
So I would recommend that be like here. Cool.
Cool.
Sweet. So reactor complete. Now I'm curious if this thing is going to be fussy still. This block's hardness differs too much to swap. Did we ever find another way to swap? I forget. Swap blocks.
I don't think so.
Yeah, short of like the CAD doing it from Psi. So I want to have the room down here. I don't want this room to be super tight. Come on, pretty square. So technically I probably should have broken this. So then we'll put this here and we'll say place line. Right, but that's the wrong blocks. Cool. So then we will break square here, and I probably want to catch the corners as well. I love this Saigon. It's the best thing ever. So that should be cool, right? So then place line normal. So this should make for a decent reactor room. And then we're going to want probably the roof. So what I'll do is... that should work. And then the floor I'll just make into it as well. But I think we're getting low on reinforced. So I think what will happen now is the explosion would radiate downwards. So if this were to blow up right now, it would blow up what's beneath our feet and not so much what's above us. There would probably be some damage above us because we only have 1 layer of thickness. And I want to say you need 2 layers of thickness now, not 4 anymore. But I might be wrong about that. But I'm going to build a reactor that's not going to explode. So one way or another, we shouldn't have to worry too much about it.
My fingers are crossed.
Cool. Nice. All right, so that's cool. We've got that all good to go. We'll put these guys away. The transformer upgrade can go in here with these things. We're definitely going to want... So my armor stand is gone. And what happened to the door in here? What did you do, man?
Well, I'm trying to move the anchors because we have to have an elevator system in there.
Oh.
So okay. I had to put the anchor right there.
Gotcha. That's cool. All right, so let's come back in a second here. And so, oh, I see. Nice. All right, I get you. That should be cool.
You understand my logic?
I do. So I guess the next thing I'm going to do is go off camera for a bit and figure out a reactor design. And we will come back in like a minute. All right, guys. The first reactor design I'm going to use is going to be the same reactor design that I used last season. But I also want to look into the steam-based reactor, which I heard is like way better. And I know Rorax has one, so I'm really hoping she's on soon so I can like be like, hey, Rorax, let's see how that works, eh? And hopefully she'll be like, sure, Dyer, here's how it works.
Yeah, show all the fanciness.
Cool. Aw. That did speed it up, but we're just definitely not getting power fast enough to do that. Bummer. But yeah, long story short, we're really hoping that Rorax comes on. I want to see her design for her cool reactor thing. So in the meantime, I'm going to build the components that I need for now. So we're going to want a bunch of heat vents. And for that, we're going to want a bunch of these. So lots of crafting in my immediate future. I'll be right back. All right, guys, gonna do something a little crazy. I've got 2 transformer upgrades. Look, 2 transformer upgrades in all my machines, which means they should be happy and they should not be complaining when I'm about to do this. So what we're gonna do, so that's going to require gold cabling, right? Because I can do 512. So we're going to remove. Okay. And then we're going to get our wrench. We're going to remove. Our transformer will go here. We will wrench it so that that's the input. So that in theory now, these machines should all be running on the lower tier power, ironically-ish. And these machines should all be running on the higher tier power now. Okay. So you watched, and you saw me put in 2 transformer upgrades in all these machines, right? Right. So we're going to test the metal former. Nice. Okay, now with transformer overclocker upgrades. Nice. That's what I like to see. Metal former is one of those machines that you use a lot, and you really want to see it be fast. And I needed a lot of these electric motors, so that's why that became a necessity. So I'm going to put you guys away for now, and then I can make more electric motors, more coils, more electric motors. Sweet. And now I can do heat. So I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 overclocked heat vents, which requires reactor heat vents, which requires heat vents. So we're getting there. And these guys do not stack. Oh, they do stack. Cool. Okay, good. I'm guessing that I'm needing like quite a few iron bars. So we'll let that thing. Okay, cool. The other thing we're gonna need is so at this point I should be able to like grab a stack of iron and quickly rolling machine that. Nice. And just out of curiosity, how ridiculous is that? A little ridiculous. Nice. So yeah, we're burning through EU very quickly, especially with the acceleration upgrade in there. I mean, I could continue making hammers, but at some point I'm going to want this to be really smart, and we'll probably maybe automate this thing eventually. So back to crafting off camera. All right, guys, making progress on a reactor design. Like I said, I'm using pretty much the same one that I used last season. So it's going to look something like this. And I'm putting in the these pieces first. And it's kind of cool that these guys stack. But I think once it goes in there, they don't stack anymore. But will these go in? Yeah, these stack. Okay, that's interesting. So if I do this, and then okay, cool. Neat. Okay. Weird. Stacking rolls. So here, 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 here. And then we need more component heat vents that don't stack, by the way. So component heat vents. There we go. And we're talking here and here. And then pretty much mirroring this on this side. So here, 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 this, and this. And then we're talking these guys, these four, and these two. And this one and this one. So that's what we should be looking at. And then this row remains empty, and these guys get the double dose of uranium. So that's going to be these guys with a little bit of iron in the middle. Not a big deal. I like it. Let's come back in a minute when I'm ready with the uranium. All right, guys, we are back. So step one, put on our radiation suit. What's that?
The suit.
That's right. It's time to suit up.
So much orange.
Right? Step two. I'm probably going to want to... Probably put this away. This can go in here. Some of these things can go away and get sorted. For now, I'm just trying to clean up my inventory a little bit. Don't mind me. That should be good.
Am I gonna die if I don't have a suit?
I mean, probably.
Probably. Can't you want a guy?
I mean, probably. I'm turning all of our uranium for now into enriched uranium. That should be good for the time being. That should be cool. So I've got a stack of enriched uranium, and I've got a stack of fuel rods, and we're basically going to need our canning machine in the mode that looks like that. So we put this in, and we put this in, and that should start canning, and I should, well, that's the one that, I shouldn't do this one. I should do this one. This one I'll switch back to fill cell from tank. Yes. So this way I can put overclocker upgrades in this dude. Speed this process up a little bit. 4 should be sufficient with this power level. Nice. I don't suppose 5 or 6 would work. Maybe it will. Yeah, probably because the canning machine doesn't use much. All right, let's let this run for a minute. We'll be right back. All right, Tlove. Oh, good. You've got a radiation suit too. Good. That's probably for the best. So we're going to want, for this reactor design, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dual fuel rods. So that means we're going to need 24 actual fuel rods. Done and done. Okay, cool. So that should be good. So there's 40 extra, which we'll use in the future. I wouldn't mind having an MFSU down here. What's involved in making an MFSU? So an MFE plus an advanced machine casing plus Lapotron crystals, which is 2 advanced circuits. Let me make one of those off camera real quick. All right, I think we got it here. MFSU! All right, so here goes nothing. We're gonna go downstairs. We're going to put our uranium into the reactor like so, and hopefully nothing has changed in the calculations here. And then we'll put our MFSU down, and then we just need a lever, and we're good to go. So this reactor with the current fuel in it should produce a total of 144 million EU. And the MFSU can hold 40 million EU? Is that right? 40 million? They need commas, but yes. So basically around 3-ish, 3.5 MFSU's worth of power from the fuel rods we've got in here. You ready to turn it on, Tlove, or we're down in the...
Don't kill me.
I'll let you flip the lever.
I'm ready.
Go for it.
Why do I feel like there's a moment of flipping the lever?
Flip the lever! Thank you. So, the core temperature is at 0. The heat vents are venting, which is good. So notice how the heat vents are staying pretty static and they're not losing durability?
Yes.
So that's a good sign. So some of them are hardly being used at all. So this is a pretty stable reactor. Like, there should really be no... So do you understand how reactors work? At all?
Kinda, sorta.
Like, roughly?
Heat generates from the rods, you know...
Right.
Energy and stuff, and cooling down, and yeah.
Right. So, like, component heat vents, like, spread the heat to the adjacent components, and heat vents can vent them out into the air. So the overclocked heat vents vent quickly. The component heat vents dump heat into the overclocked heat vents so that they can heat quickly, and then the fuel rods are generating heat. And the goal is to, you know, find a sweet spot between, like, the more uranium you put in there, the more heat you generate, and therefore the more EU you generate, and then, you know, trying to keep the heat below the point where it explodes. So this should be a stable reactor. I'm not seeing any issues.
That's pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good, right? Like, no over... So I say we just let this thing run, and we're good. So I'm going to wrap up the episode here. We will come back next time and find a use for this MFSU. For now, I'm probably just going to turn it off, and maybe we'll automate some things next time, where, like, we'll detect the MFSU as full, and we'll turn off the reactor, and a couple other cool things. So now, Direwolf20 signing off, and also we'll get into steam power and better reactors that are even more efficient, I think, in the future. Because right now it's saying output throttled by 50%. So I think we can make this twice as much if we do steam mode. But I don't even know how to do that. So... Direwolf20 signing off. Take it easy, guys.